So you're trying to win someone's heart using the bass guitar as Cupid's arrow, but you don't know the bass lines to achieve that. In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 bass lines to not only win their hearts, we want to melt their hearts. And if you need help getting around the bass guitar, you should check out my last video entitled Your First Bass Lesson. If you're new here, I'm Savage Fridays. I vlog about playing the bass, making music, and other parts of living a creative life. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. It is the best signal you can give me that tells me to keep going. Without further ado, here are 5 ultra smooth bass lines you can use to melt their hearts. The bass of the day, because we want to win her heart, is the Rickenbacker Fireglow 4003. Let's get into this first song. This first song is by an R&B artist named D'Angelo, and the song is Untitled, parentheses, How Does It Feel? If you don't know him, this guy is 90s R&B goals. This is a bass line by the legend himself, Pino Palladino. The vibe of this bass line is space between notes, subtle slides. It's not big slides. This is a big slide. We want subtle slides. And a whole lot of buttery tone, which I don't know if this is the best bass for buttery tone, but just imagine, go to your freezer, get all the butter you've ever bought, pour it all over this situation. Butter. Let's take a dive into this bass line and talk through what we mean by space and restraint. So when Pino is creating this line and playing the notes, he'll do a lot of skips into the note. Hear that little skip? See that little skip? Then he'll hold the note for a really long time. Then he'll slam on the brakes and bring the note to a screeching halt before he goes to the next phrase. And it's the playing with these long and shorts and sudden stops and clicks that make for taste. It just builds so much interesting sound and space around the music and locks in with those sparse but important drums. This next bass line is on the song by Marvin Gaye called I Want You. Now this song is classic seductive soul, and I think the bass carries the whole vibe with grace. The bass line is slippery, a little bit hypnotic. It's very repetitive. Think of vintage warmth with this bass tone and major heartthrob energy. There you have our second bass line, Marvin Gaye's I Want You. That bass line was supplied by another legendary bass player, Chuck Rainey, who was all over albums by Quincy Jones, Aretha Franklin, Steely Dan. His sensual groove blends perfectly with the lush, soulful production of this song. Let's move on to bass line number 3. Thundercat, Them Changes. Have you guys listened to Thundercat? He is a modern day R&B bass player, singer, songwriter, producer, and he burst onto the scene in 2020. When I first heard this song, I stopped dead in my tracks thinking, is it new? Is it old? I was time ported both to the past and the future. Thundercat is modern R&B and funk fusion with serious emotion.
Emotional!
And this bass line in Them Changes is melodic, it's mournful, but it still has bounce. Okay, I'm sweating. Is Thundercat sweating? You sweating, bro? Okay, we're moving on to baseline number 4 into R&B royalty range. The artist is Sade, and the song is Cherish the Day. Now, Paul S. Denman is the bass player on this, and He gives just enough movement for the song to feel alive, but airy, but ambient. And he never crowds the vocals. And you gotta leave room for Sade's vocals. She is an R&B queen from the 80s and 90s.
The queen! The queen! My queen! My queen!
If you don't know her stuff, you should check it out. Maybe you've heard her song, Smooth Operator, somewhere in a store or in life. We've made it to the home stretch, our fifth most romantic bass line, and it is by an artist named Diane Birch. The song is called Nothing But a Miracle, and this song gets quite jazzy on some of the chords. I think that's why I left my glasses on, because I might be reading a chart by the time we reach the chorus. But I learned the bass line some so that we can dig into it. Diane Birch is a 2010s era R&B singer. I think she was based out of Brooklyn, and she had her debut album called Bible Belt. It did pretty well on the charts, and it just so happened that the recording session for this song, I was invited into the control room on to hang out. So it was Diane Birch cutting her track, playing a Fender Rhodes piano. It was Adam Blackstone coming in for the bass session, and it was Cindy Blackman on the drums. Do you guys know who these players are? Adam Blackstone went on to found his own entertainment company. He has musically directed and bass played for Jay-Z, Kanye, Justin Timberlake and the Tennessee Kids, Beyonce, all the recent Super Bowls. He is in the canon of all of those amazing artists. Oh, Rihanna too. So to sit in the room and watch these guys bring it together, and it was a gift to sit in on this song, and I think it will forever be in my bass playing soul watching this come to life. There you have it, the top 5 most romantic bass lines to win their hearts with. Drop a comment below if you have a bass line I should learn, or if you just want to chat anything bass. I'm on a roll lately playing. Stay tuned to the channel for more weekly content. And remember, don't be average, be a savage. See you on the next one. One more shot with the mic a little bit lower so you can see my hands play. Okay. When screeching halt and end the note. First I'm like, here's our thumbnail shot, and then I'm like, never mind, we made the best thumbnail ever. I don't know what was more fun making this video, the bass lines themselves and getting all sensual, or the thumbnail, which is like the cover of a Teddy Pendergrass album from the 70s.